Time for an episode of Shell's Wonderful World of Golf. Today, live from Muirfield Village, it's John Daly taking on Greg Norman in a battle of 90s icons, golf icons. We're going to be using ASG, the PC Golf game. I've seen a few people playing that lately, and it kind of got me wanting to play it a little bit. I actually had version 2 for the longest time. I'd never really played it that often. Mainly because I always thought I'd want the, even though I've never played the board game, I always thought I'd want the dice rolls to input my own dice rolls, sort of like the replay game does, PC replay game. But then I upgraded to version 3, and I tried it with the dice input, which is fine. I think it would be fine if I had the charts that were easier to understand for me, seeing as I've never played the board game. There's a few things on there I've been trying to go back and look at the rule book and try to figure out what they mean. Still not get a full grasp on it. I was hoping that, much like the PC replay baseball game, the charts are in the files, so you can actually pull the charts up and look at them. I was hoping the same thing with this game, so I could actually, I'm still, like, I can read the charts as far as, like, when you roll the dice, get the number off the woods chart, and it shows it on the screen. And still, some of the times the numbers, I don't know where the subtractions and everything, like, even though I look at the, I'm just saying they don't add up to me. I'm sure they do for people who played the game quite a bit. Anyways, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I wish I could have the charts and learn how to play the board game with the PC game. But either way, it's a fun game. I've enjoyed playing. Been playing a few rounds since I've upgraded. Bought a couple new courses, and thought I'd bring this little series back and see if we can have a nice little match here. So let's head to the course. And here we are at the first hole. Now I will be controlling John Daly, and the computer will control Greg Norman. So let's look at the course details first. Muirfield Village was the dream and the work of Jack Nicklaus in association with Desmond Muirhead. The golf course is situated on 220 acres, which includes an 11-acre driving range. The course was officially dedicated on Memorial Day, May 27, 1974, with an exhibition match between Nicklaus and Tom Weiskopf. Nicklaus scored a 600 par 66, which stood as the course record until 1979. The course setup, the conditions are hard, so all rolls will be increased by approximately 20%. Green conditions are fast. All rolls increased by approximately 15%. No backspin. The putting is slightly harder. The rough is standard rough. Poor lie based on yards into the rough. So 26 to 50 is 10%. 50 plus is 20%. So let's head back to the course. Daly ready to tee it off. Let's check out the yardage book. There is it's a downhill tee shot, so 10 yards will be added to his drive. Calm winds. So he's going to bomb it out there. Let's see if... All right. Oh, he's going right. Oh, he got in between the bunkers there, the fairway bunkers there. 286-yard drive leaves him 168-yard shot from the rough. Oh, I guess I thought I had the AI controlling Norman, so guess I'm playing with both of the guys here. So Norman is going to just play it straight up here. He's going to go a little left. He goes. Oh, he's going to have some trees to deal with. They're going to be in his way. I don't know if that's going to alter his second shot or not. He's going to have 203 yards left to the tee. Yep, sure enough. He's going to have to chip back out here. So not a good start for Norman. Now he's got a 200-yard shot. I don't think there was... He's going to go with the 6-iron here. And look at this. Out of the green. Leaves himself 10 yards away from the pin. So good shot from Greg Norman. He's got a putt for par at least. Okay, here's Daly from 160 yards in the rough here. So it's going to be take some off his yardage here. 160. I think to the front of the green. I'm going to try the 7-iron here.
All right.
Oh, he's going way right. He's going to leave himself about 30 yards right of the pin. Now he'll pitch from here. Look at the green. So just right like that. Pitch it. Look at this. Oh, just misses. It's going to go a little long. So I think he's going to have a tough putt from there. Here's Norman for par. Oh, just short. Just short. He'll putt it in for a bogey here. So he starts off with a bogey. That's not bad after he put it in the trees his first shot. He'll take that. Here's Daly from 23 feet. He leaves it short. He'll putt for bogey. He got it. So both players bogey the first hole. And they're both one over after one. Head to the second shot. A creek flanks the entire right side of the hole. You see. Trees impede the approach of a drive hit too far left. And the green is bunkered front right and rear left. So this does not play to John Daly's strengths here. So let's see what we'll hear. Calm winds. He'll just bomb away. This one's a good shot from Daly. Nice drive. Oh, he bombed that one. 345 yards down the right side of the fairway. That's going to leave him a nice little 119-yard approach shot. Here's Norman. Going right down the middle. Nice shot. 322-yard drive from Norman. He's got 139 yards. Let's. Oh, that's why I got to remember to keep looking at that. I wonder why the drives are going so long. It's a downhill shot. Added 10 yards to their drives. Let's check out the green here. Ooh, tight little corner placement here. Whoop. All right. Norman from 139 yards out. Right at the pin. Oh, just gets past the pin to the other fringe of the green. $118 yards. Not much. Oh. Pitch it from here. Oh, he goes right. Not a good shot from Daly. Let's see what we got here. Aim a little right here. Left it short. Well short. 3 yards away. Here's Greg Norman. He'll have a birdie putt from here. From the fringe. Oh, he shot past it. Not a good putt from Greg Norman. Here's Daly for par. Got it. Nice putt from John Daly. And now Norman's going to need this 5-footer. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. Taps it in. He's got a bogey. Back-to-back bogeys. For Greg Norman. And Daly. It's a 1-stroke lead after 2 holes. Head to hole 3. More water. Downhill drive to a generous fairway. Then an approach over a lake to a small 2-tiered green. Cut into a hillside. That is a tiny green. The drive too far left might find a creek at the wood line. We see this little creek running down the left side, leaving nowhere to drop out that permits a clear shot to the green. Well, that'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Water awaits the weak approach and sand the over bold shot. One of Muirfield's most scenically spectacular holes and tougher than it looks. So Norman, or Daly will tee it up. It's a downhill shot, so it's going to add 10 yards. But we don't really need 10 yards here. I don't think. It's a 350-yard drive to the green. No way he's going to try that. So 280. We're going to go 265. Nice drive from Daly. Gets himself within 121 yards of the pin. Here's Norman. Norman's going to go with a 2-iron. That's a good second shot. Good look at the green. You know, 159 yards from there. Oh, he found the bunker. Norman finds the bunker. He's off to not a good start here. Muirfield Village. Here's Daly. Daly is going to try similar. Good shot. Daly puts himself within 5 yards of the pin. Norman is going to do a lob from here. He mishits it. Back in the bunker he goes. Now he just went into the water. Oh my. Worried about getting that out of the sand. He hit it too far and it rolls into the water. We dropped from where the ball crossed the hazard. He's on. Norman's got 6 feet, and this is going to give him a triple bogey. He needs this putt right here. Triple bogey for Greg Norman. It's going to put him at 5 over. Or no, that was Daly for a birdie. Jeez, wasn't watching. Daly sinked a birdie putt to go to even par. Norman just missed it. He'll tap in for quadruple bogey. He moves to 6 over. Oh, not a good hole. Not a good start for Greg Norman. So we head to hole 4. Daly now 6-stroke lead. This is a 204-yard par 3. The first of the 4 par 3s slopes gently downhill to a long, narrow, heavily bunkered green cut into a hillside. The disaster area is the wooded depression left of the green. Rolling hillsides framing the entire right side of the hole offer ideal viewing areas for spectators. A strong test of long iron play. So John Daly is teeing it up here. Do we have any kind of... No. It's not downhill or uphill. Right there. Now we're going to look at the green. Alright, we're going to go just a little light. He's got a 6-iron out from 200 yards, or from 204 yards. Daly. He's on. A little left of the pin. Greg Norman needs... He needs a big shot. Get himself a birdie opportunity here. It's slipped. Oh, nice shot. Real fast. So both players are on. Let's head to Daly. He's got a 26-foot putt for birdie. He's going to lag this one. Oh, and he's left it just short. 2 feet for par. Got it. So Daly pars. And here comes Norman. He wants the birdie. He's going to try to... He leaves it just short. 3 feet from the hole. This is for par. Got it. So Norman stays at 6 over. And we head to hole number 5. Hole number 5. It's going to be downhill. Between wooded hillsides to a wide, level fairway. Some 300 yards out, a creek bordering the left side of the hole swings into the fairway, which then bisects all the way to the green. The creek finally becomes a moat around the entire left side of the green, which is bunkered right and left rear. The green is small and one of the most undulating on the course. Altogether an unusual and demanding hole. So it's a downhill shot, 10 yards to the drive. No, we can't try that. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. That'll be 315. That'll take it right to the edge almost. Let's check the yardage book again. 3. If you go out here, you're more than likely not going to be hitting it the green in 2. So we're going to come up here. We're just going to go for it. Daly tees it up. It's going to be a tough placement here. Oh, it's in the water. Daly tries to bomb it, and it goes in to the drink. He'll take the penalty there. Drop. Here's Norman. He can't risk any. He can't risk anything here, so he's going to go. I think he's going to go. 267 yards. Oh, he's got that tree in the way, though. God darn it. Might have to go right here. So what he's going to do. Good shot. He's going to nice approach on his third shot. Here's Daly. From 191 yards. Can't remember, was there any? Nope. Okay. We go 195. I don't want to hit that water again. Let's check out the green. Yeah, we're just gonna. Here we go. Boom to the right. He's on. Here's the roll back in to the inside. Here's Greg Norman. He's on, right on the fringe. He can putt from here, or he can just pitch. He's going to putt for birdie. Greg Norman needs this birdie. Greg Norman with a huge birdie there. He's down to 5 under. Here's Daly for birdie, 27 feet. Shoots past the green. Still 8 feet to go. This is for par. He misses. He's going to give Norman 2 strokes here. Norman 5 over. Daly to 1 over. 4-stroke lead now. Still got ourselves a match here. Go to the 6th. Greg Norman gets honors here. Cluster of bunkers cut in the left hillside and a strategically placed fairway bunker to the right puts a premium on the accurate tee shot. Ideal line is the left center of the fairway, leaving a clear shot across the water and sand to a medium-sized green. Challenging hole that can require a long iron or even a wooden club's second shot against the wind. But we have calm winds here today. Norman, 282. Nice shot. Look at that. Oh, he's a little in the rough, but a nice shot. Leaves himself a good second shot. Daly. Didn't look at the. It's not an uphill or downhill. Gonna keep it in the fairway, but pulled back. 335-yard drive from 109 yards. Here's Greg Norman. Here's Daly from 99 yards out. He's on. Both players. Oh, we got a roll. It's rolling. Oh, just kept rolling on him. It's going to leave him a tough putt. Both players should have shots for birdies here. 35 feet. Daly's going to lag it. Get it close. Get it close. He's back. He did. 2 feet. Within 2 feet. He puts in for a par. That'll keep him at 1 over. Here's Norman. 10 feet for birdie. He could use this right here. No, he missed it to the right. Pushed it right. He'll tap in for a par. And we're going to head to hole number 7. Daly with a 4-stroke lead. Here we have a 549-yard par 5, an exposed elevated bunker line double dog leg hole, reachable into by only the longest hitters. A rough grass swale sweeps from the right side across in front of the green. Bunkers guard the right, or front left and right and rear right of the putting surface, which breaks severely off to the left towards a wooded ravine. Not an easy hole to birdie, but the farther left the conservative player is on his second shot, the easier the third becomes. All right, Norman gets the honors again. Let's look at the yardage book. And 61-yard drive for Norman. So as you rolled 21, which is a 4. So what I'm getting, I mean, if anybody who's familiar with the game is watching, so 230, I see, so it should be 255 yards with the roll. And I don't know what this is right here. Frequency, I'm guessing what that exactly means. So then you look over here, and this says 228. So I'm not understanding exactly how this all adds up. So if anybody can explain it to me, I would appreciate it. Like I said, I guess I'm going to have to buy the board game just to learn the nuances of the computer game. I was hoping it came with charts, but maybe it does, and I'm not finding them. I just don't see them on there. But any help would be appreciated. If I could learn the charts and understand the like when the putting chart comes up here, I'm not exactly sure how it works. When we get there, I'll kind of point it out. But we'll see here. So John Daly teeing it up here. He's looking to bomb one here. He needs to really get a hold of one. Guessing that's the best he can do hitting this hole, 340. There it goes. Oh, he hits the bunker in the left left rough, or left side of the fairway. 301-yard drive. Don't think he's going to be able to hit that from 2. .300 yards. Let's get to the... Okay. .260 he can get it. So he can just get it to the front of the... Nope, it's going left. Well short. 232 yards. Daly from the bunker. Oh, he's going way left. 191 yards. We'll leave him a 59-yard pitch from there. Right there. Good shot from Norman. He'll have a birdie try from there. Nice shot from Daly. So both players will have birdie opportunities here. Daly got it within 10 feet. Here's Norman from 22 feet. So right here, if they lag it, this is what this is. I'm not really sure what these numbers here are. Yeah, I'm not quite understanding what they mean. Again, I guess I'll have to go back through, but I was looking at the shot-by-shot guide, and it shows a lot how to kind of showcase in the game, but I don't really have any instructional on how the numbers are derived. So again, I'm guessing I just may have to buy the board game to learn how to play the computer game. But I mean, I can play it, I guess, without knowing it, because it's still operational. It's just I would like to know and eventually be able to play with the dice rolls where I enter them myself. So, okay. Norman from 22 feet for birdie. He's going to just try to sink it here. Norman squares up. Lets it go. Oh, just inches. He'll tap in for par. Here comes Daly. Daly for birdie. From 10 feet. Daly. Got it! Birdie putt for John Daly. He goes to even par. We head to the 8th hole. It's going to be a 189-yard par 3. Pin placement at the front of the green. And it's a downhill tee shot, so this is a tough one. Let's see. I'll read the little informational thing here. Back to the wooded country. This time dogwood, beech, and hickory trees almost completely surround the second shortest of the par 3 holes. The tee shot is appealingly downhill, but the plateau green is almost entirely surrounded by sand, including a pot bunker guarding the back left. The valley between the tee between tee and green adds to the difficulty of club selection by making the hole look longer than it is. Alright, so 178 yards. It's going to hit 10. So 160. It's a 10-yard. If I go 175, that's 185, which is right there. We're going to go ahead and go with that. Or unless I go with a knockdown. That'll give me 170. Let's try that. Oh! Sneaks out of the green. Left it a little short. Norman. He's on. A little long. Probably should have did the same thing. But both players are on. 31 feet for birdie. Norman's going to lag it. Does not want to take a chance here. Very lucky. Just inches from the hole. Nope, 2 feet from par. Norman. Got put in for par. Here's Daly for birdie. He's just short. They're putting in for par. So both players par here. Daly maintains his 5-stroke lead. And here we go to hole number 9. One of Muirfield's most challenging driving holes. Too far right from the tee, and trees block the approach. Too far left, and a steep wooded hillside threatens even more serious trouble. The tilted green is spectacularly framed by a lake, a creek, a forest, and a bold hillside. It must often be approached from an angled lie, even after a good drive. A strong par 4 demanding courage and finesse from tee to cup. Yeesh. Okay. Straight down the middle of the fairway. Come on, John. He does. Oh, it's going to roll into the trees, though. Oh, it's going to leave him a rough second shot. Nice shot by Norman. Rolling left, though. He's going to have a good second shot, though. 118 yards. 118 yards. Good shot. Norman, 5 yards away from the pin. Daly, I thought he would have a little... trees might be impeding his shot here, but it's not. It says it's a tough wedge shot, though. Don't want to punch it because of the water. This could be dangerous here. So go a little left. Oh, what a shot! Almost hit the pin. Both players have birdie putts here. Here's Norman, 15 feet. Oh, just missed it. He'll tap in for par. He's doing 14 feet for birdie. Oh, both players narrowly sinking their birdie putts. And we head to the 10th. Comparatively open terrain, and as with the 15th hole, the nearest thing to an uphill drive at Muirfield. Sand guards both sides of the driving zone, and a large many-fingered bunker fronting the green threatens the under-hit approach. A rugged hole demanding both length and precision, and one of the toughest par fours on the second nine, especially when played into the wind. Luckily, we're not doing that. We're calm winds. Be an uphill approach shot, minus 10 yards. Play this. Goes left. It'll be in the rough. Right in the middle of the fairway. 296-yard drive. Left him with 143 to the green. It's an uphill approach, so it's going to be minus 10 yards off his drive or approach shot. It's 144. So it'll be 135. 135 is going to be what? Jeez. If you go 160, it's 150. I think we're going to go 160 here. Oh, went right. Went right of the green. Here's John Daly from 132 yards. He'll go with his 9-iron. Oh, I'm gonna clip a tree right there if I try to do that. Nice shot from Daly. Good pitch from Norman. A little chip shot there. Have a nice 5-foot putt for par. Here's Daly for birdie. 7 feet. Daly. Got it. Birdie putt for Daly. He goes to 1 under. Here's Norman for par. Oh my goodness. He left it short. He's going to bogey. Taps it in. He goes to 6 over. We head to the 11th. The 11th. Look at that creek running all the way through this hole here. Running the length of a lovely valley between high wooded hills, this hole is the arena of a huge amphitheater capable of comfortably accommodating a great many spectators. The drive is enticingly downhill to a wide fairway, but a creek cuts diagonally across the fairway at about 320 yards from the tee, then hugs it on the right side, or on the right before swinging left again in front of the small elevated green. An inviting hole to gamble on, but 2 perfect shots are necessary to get home. Oh boy. Let's look at this. It's a downhill shot, 15 yards to the So Daly. Nice drive from John Daly. Stay in the fairway. 357-yard bomb. It's going to leave him 193 yards to the pin. Here's Greg Norman. Norman with a nice drive. Nice roll. 328-yard drive. It's going to have 222 yards to the pin. And the approach shot, I believe, is -5. So okay. He's going to go. Now what's 2? We're going to stick with 220. The target. What happened? Okay. I guess Norman's. I hit that target button. Still a tough putt for birdie. Here's Norman for eagle, or for both pit. It's for eagle, not a birdie. He just wants a birdie here. He's just gonna try to keep it. Oh, just across the hole. Here's Daly. Daly for birdie. Got it. Birdie. Putt for Daly gives him a 2-under. Here's Greg Norman for birdie. He got it. I go to 5 over. Head to the 12th. Head to the 12th. Muirfield's favorite hole among photographers features the largest lake. The tee shot is played from a wooded hillside entirely across water to a 2-tiered kidney-shaped green cut into another hillside and set diagonally to the line of play. Bunkers flank the right side and rear left of the green. Miss it and the ball will generally find either sand or water. It's a downhill tee shot. You're going to add 10 yards. And you do not want to miss short because it will roll, like you said, in the water or the sand. $160. If you go 145, that'd be 155. I think we're going to go that. Daly. Let's look at the green. Okay. Not quite that. There we go. Try that.
Alright.
Uh-oh. He's going to find the water. John Daly. Sliced it right. I'm going to drop in the dropping zone. Here's Norman. He can make up some ground here. Nice shot. Oh, what a beautiful shot from Greg Norman. Leaves himself with a good birdie opportunity here. Here's Daly. He gets on. Don't have that for par though. He's looking at a bogey for sure. Oh, he went in the water, so definitely a bogey, probably a double bogey from 11 feet. Oh, big putt from John Daly. It's a bogey, but he only drops 1 stroke. And it could be 2 if Norman can hit this 8-footer for birdie. Greg Norman cuts 2 strokes off the lead. He's now down by 4 strokes. Or I'm sorry, 5 strokes. With 6 holes to play. So we head to hole 13. This drive is downhill to level ground through a wooded chute to a narrow but normally fast running and gentle curving fairway. Finding the right half of the fairway sets up the best angle into the long and narrow green, which runs away from the player. Bunkers stretching almost the full length of the green on either side demand a precise approach shot, generally with the longest club. It's going to be a downhill approach. Downhill approach. Norman. Get his 3-wood out here. Shot. 254 yards. Here's Daly. Is he going to try to bomb it here? No. I think he just do the same thing. He's going to hold a little bit. He's in the fairway though. He'll have 206 yards here. Plus the +5 on the downhole approach. Sneaks onto the green, but short. Here's Norman. With a 7-iron. Actually, I'm going to go with an 8-iron here. Oh, he went way left. Just missed the bunker on the left side. It's going to be a tough shot. He's going to lob it. Nice chip there. Gets on. So Daly, 43 feet for birdie. A long birdie putt here. He's going to lag it. He's going to leave it just short. Nice putt. He'll tap in for par. So Daly stays at 1 under. And Norman sinks his par putt. He's starting to lose his chances here, 1 hole at a time. Now 5 holes left, and he's down 5 strokes. Going to have to hope for Daly to implode, or Norman's going to have to really get it going here. Par 4, 363-yard 14th. Another downhill tee shot once again into a wide tree-lined valley. About 245 yards from the championship tee, a creek emerges from the left woods to border the fairway for some 40 yards before angling across it and then on down to flank the right side of the green. The green is long and narrow and heavily guarded by several bunkers. Definite birdie opportunity, but only for the very accurate player. So Norman is a downhill 15 yards. So that's going to be 310. He's going for it here. No wind. Nice shot from Greg Norman, right side of the fairway. 328-yard bomb. Daly is going to do more of the same. 315. He's got it. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, I thought he was going to roll into the water. Stays on the riverbank, though. Here's Norman. Let's check it. Look at the green here. Ooh. Get it left. There we go. Good shot. It does pretty much the same thing. So both players will have birdie opportunities here from about the same distance. Here's Daly, 17 feet. What a putt from John Daly. He goes to 200. Starting to pull away here now. Norman's going to need this, or it's all but over. This is just short. They're tapping for par, but John Daly now leads it by 6 strokes. Here we go to the 15th, 500 yards, par 5. An unusual par 5 cut arrow straight through the heart of a forest. The ideal drive is to the crest of the hill, from where the long hairs should be trying to get home to. Thwarting him will be the steep slope fronting the green, a couple of deep bunkers, and the small size of the target, not to mention trees crowding in left and right. There will be many birdies here, but there will be also some disasters. Daly is looking to bomb one here, I think. He wants to reach this in 2. It's an uphill shot, so 15 yards off of his drive here. So 300. $285. Let's go right by here. Oh, he went left into the tree area. Stays in the rough, but not a good second shot for Daly there. So Norman needs to take advantage of this. He does. He's going to be in the rough, but he's straight down the middle. So Daly actually has an unimpeded shot to the green here. It's a downhill or uphill shot though. -5. So yeah, I don't know if he can reach the green here, but he's going to try it. Oop, hits the tree, knocks it down. That's a disaster for John Daly. Let's see if Norman can take advantage. $215. He's on. So Greg Norman will have himself an eagle putt, and Daly is in trouble. He's going to have to chips it out. This is his fourth shot right here. He needs to get within. This is going to be rough. -5. Oh, he hits the bunker. Daly's in trouble here. Puts it in. Nice bunker shot there. He's on. But Norman, if he could hit this eagle putt, oh my, this is a whole new ball game for him. Oh, just short. He'll putt in for birdie. Now, Daly has a tough putt here for bogey. He misses. It rims the cup. He'll tap in for double bogey. And all of a sudden, it's a 3-stroke lead. Anything could happen in these final 3 holes. Here's Norman. Downhill, 10 yards added to the shot. That water's awfully scary here. 190. So 175 be 185. Alright. Oh, he's on. Greg Norman. We'll have a tough birdie putt there, though. And here comes John Daly. Oh, what's he going to do here? He's just going to look for the heart of the green and hope for the best. He's a little long. A little long. Oh, it's a tough wedge shot here. Nice pitch from there. He'll leave himself a good opportunity at par at least. Here's Norman for birdie. This will take him down to only 2 strokes off the lead. Oh, he misses it. Not a good putt. Nice putt from Norman. And he'll stick with a par. And Daly needs this 2 feet for par here. He got it. So John Daly maintains his 3-stroke lead as we head to hole 17. Two holes left for Norman to cut 3 strokes off the score here. A revamped par 4 in one of the Muirfield's toughest tests. Trees to the right can cause a blind approach from that side of the fairway. The rolling green is small and heavily bunkered, and is fronted by a deep, rough-filled valley that can threaten the second shot off a short drive. Downhill tee shot. So it's going to add 10 yards. left side of the fairway. 299-yard drive. There's John Daly. Oh, he's going to the right side. He's going to be in the rough on the right side. 321-yard drive. Here's Greg Norman. It's a downhill approach. +5. +5. So it's 140 yards. 135 yards. He's going to go with a sand wedge here. Nice shot from Greg Norman. And here's John Daly from 120 in the rough. Good shot, John Daly. What a beautiful shot there. And he's only 4 feet away for birdie. Here's Greg Norman, 14 feet. He needs this. Oh, just missed it. Inches from the hole, and that's pretty much going to do it for him, I think. He'll tap in for par. But John Daly's looking at a birdie right here. If he hits this, it's only disaster. Well, it'll be disaster either way if he drops this in the final hole. Oh, he did miss the birdie putt. He'll tap in. Good par. We head to the 18th. 3-stroke lead for John Daly. This is a 437-yard par 4. An inviting downhill drive to an ample fairway, but bunkers threaten at the corner of the dogleg to the right, and a long drive hit too far left can find the creek threading the tree line, or it can be blocked by a cluster of black walnuts short of the green. The approach is uphill across a swale to a large 2-tiered and heavily contoured green bunkered front right, left, and rear right. A spectacular finishing hole capable of accommodating more than 20,000 spectators. All right. Whoop, that's not what I want. I want this one. It's a downhill tee shot, but the approach shot will be the tough test. 295. Oof, these bunkers scare me. Three. 5. Yeah, we're gonna stick with this. Nice drive, Norman. Oh, he's getting a good roll. It's gonna roll into the rough. Oof. Oh. Here's John Daly. He's going to take it down a notch. He's going to do the same thing. It's going to roll into the rough. Oh, he's going to have trees to deal with here. Can you punch it from there? punches it out. Daly's going to have trees to deal with too. Unfortunately. Oh, got it out. All right, Norman. It's got 90 yards. So minus 10 on the approach. And go right at the pin. Just off the back left of the green there. Here's Daly. There we go. Norman. Floating here on the final hole. I have to try to within a few feet. Here's Daly for par. Just left it short. No bogey. That'll take him to 1 over. But too little too late for Greg Norman. This is for double bogey. It's bad at no fall to 7. Or 5 over. He was 3 over and went to 5 over. So 73 for John Daly. And Norman finishes with a 77. Norman played better on the back 9. Shot a 41 on the front. 36 on the back 9. Had 3 birdies. Couple bogeys. Double bogeys. So there you have it. Definitely enjoyable, but like I said, still want to learn a little bit of the inner workings of the game before I try to use the dice to roll, because I really don't want to just roll the dice just to roll the dice. I want to know what they're doing. So that's it from here. Thanks for watching.